Hello everyone, in this video we'll be learning about the basic concept related to your polynomials. Polynomials, as you can see, it is there in class 10 and also there in class 9 also you have done. So I'll be doing some of the problems related to your class 10, and as you can see, this polynomials you have already done in your class 9. So I will try to recall whatever you have done in your class 9, and some more concept I'll be giving related what are things you will be using for your class 10. So let us see polynomials. So the first thing you'll be learning out here is the definition of the polynomial. So let us see what is a polynomial. So polynomial, the polynomial definition you will see. So an algebraic expression of the form px is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus dot dot an x to the power n, comma an is not equal to 0, and you have to write it down all this coefficient also, where your a0, a1, a2 dot 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 an are real numbers. Your a0, a1, a2 dot dot an are real number. That means all the coefficient must be a real number, and your n is a positive. N is what type? It is a positive integer. Okay, n is a positive integer. Then the px, then your px is called a polynomial in x. Then the above expression px is called a polynomial. Is called a polynomial in x. X is your value. It's called a polynomial in x. I hope so. I have just given the definition, but you are facing problem. What is this definition and how to see whenever one expression is given, whether it is a polynomial or it is not a polynomial. So in order to explain this definition, let me take some examples. Okay, with the help of example, I will be explaining you the definition. So let us see the example. Suppose the first example I will take 2x cubed plus 3x plus 7. Now this is an expression whether it is a polynomial or not. If it has to be a polynomial, then it has to satisfy all these conditions. That means it has to satisfy which condition? This coefficient must be a real number and must be a positive integer. And means the power, okay? Power must be a positive integer, the coefficient must be a real number. As you can see, what are the coefficient here? 2, 3, 7. So 2, 3, 7, they are real number. And what is the power? Power is 3, nothing is there means 1 is there. And here nothing is there means 0 is there. So these are your positive integer. So this is your what? This is your polynomial. This is your polynomial. Let me take one more. Suppose I write 2x to 2 by x squared plus 3x. 2 by x squared plus 3x. So whether it is a polynomial or not. So what you will be doing is that first you try to write down in this format. That means I have to get x in the numerator. So how you will be writing this one? This one can be written as 2x to the power minus 2 plus 3x. So you have written in the general format. So once you have written in the general form, now what is the next thing you have to do? You have to identify whether this satisfies this condition or not. So what are the conditions? It must be a real number. The coefficient must be a real number. Let's see. 3, 2 and plus 3. It is your real number. And the power of n, or power, okay, the power of x must be a positive integer. So what is the power of x here? Here it is 1, it is positive, and here it is minus 2. So it is what? It is what? It is minus 2. Look here very carefully. It is minus 2. So it is not a positive integer. So this is not a polynomial. So this is not a polynomial. Let us go to the next number. Next number you take number 3. Cube root of x plus 3. Again, you have to write down in the proper format. So cube root of x can be written as x to the power 1 by 3 plus 3. So now again you see the power of x should be a positive integer. So if you see here, what is the power of x? Your power of x is how much? It is 1 by 3. It is 1 by 3. It is not a positive integer. So this is not a polynomial. So this is not a polynomial. Then let us go to the next one. Number 4. Suppose I give 6. 6 can be written as 6x to the power 0. So it is what? It is a polynomial. So I hope so you are okay with how to identify whether the given expression is a polynomial or it is not a polynomial. Now let us move to the second part. Let us move to the second part relative to the degree. How to find out the degree of the polynomial. Let us see about the degree of the polynomial. Let us see about the degree of the polynomial. What do you mean by degree? Let me just tell you the definition. The highest power of x in the polynomial, it is called your degree. The highest power of x. So let us see one example. Suppose I write x cubed plus 3x plus 7. What is the degree of this? What is the highest power? Highest power is 3. So what is the degree? The degree is how much? Degree is equal to 3. So this is how you will be doing if any problem comes and you have to find out the degree of the polynomial. So the highest power, it is called your degree of the polynomial. Now let us go to the different types of polynomial. When there are one term, what it is called. When there are two terms, what it is called. When the degree is 1, what it is called. When the degree is 2, what it is called. We'll discuss, okay. So let us see the next part. Suppose the degree of the polynomial, suppose the degree of the polynomial is 0. When the degree of the polynomial is 0, so what is the polynomial called? When the degree of the polynomial is 0, it is called your constant polynomial. When the degree is 0, it is called your constant polynomial. As example, you can take 7x to the power 0 or 3 is 3x to the power 0. When the degree is 0, it is called your constant polynomial. Now when the degree is 1, it is called what? It is called your linear polynomial. When the degree is 1, it is called your linear polynomial. So example, you can take 3x plus 7. Just you can write it down any expression, but the degree has to be 1. Then you go to the next. When the degree is 2, it is called quadratic. When the degree is 2, it is called your quadratic. Example, 3x square minus 6x plus 5. Just make the degree 2. And next, when the degree is 3, it is called your cubic polynomial. When the degree is 3, it is called your cubic polynomial. So you can think of various examples. The degree has to be 3, x cubed minus 1. When the degree is 4, it is called what? Biquadratic. When the degree is 4, it is called what? It is called your biquadratic. Example, you can give x to the power 4 plus 3x squared plus 7. So this is how you will name the polynomial according to your degree. Now let me teach you how you name the polynomial according to the terms. So let us see the next part. Again, here the terms are given. Suppose your terms are given. Okay, and how to name the polynomial according to your terms. So let us see. Suppose only one term is given. Suppose number of term is 1. Then it is called what? It is called your monomial. Then it is called your monomial when there is only one term. Example, you can take it as 3x, 5x square minus 7, like this. Okay, there is only one term. Okay, one term here. It is called your monomial. One term, monomial. Okay, next you take two terms. When you have two terms, it is called what? It is called your binomial polynomial. It is called your binomial polynomial. So two terms, you take x plus 3, x square plus 3x, etc. You can take. Okay, there should be two terms. And finally, when you have three terms, when you have three terms, it is called what? It is called your trinomial. It is called your trinomial polynomial. So trinomial means what? Three terms. So x square plus 3x plus 6. So this way you can do it whenever the problem comes. This type of questions you might get in your objective type, maybe for 1 mark or half marks. They might ask you, okay, to identify whether it is a polynomial or it is not a polynomial, regarding the terms, regarding the degree. Okay, now let us go to the next part, that is how to find out the zeros of the polynomial. So I have taken one problem from your textbook. I have taken one problem. Let us do it. That number, they have asked you to find out the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 2x minus 3. So whenever you say polynomial, okay, so polynomial, whenever I say any equation, it represents what? It represents your curve. Okay, it represents your curve. So you please keep that in your mind. So whenever I say one expression is given, that expression, it represents what? It represents your curve, and you have to find out the zero of that polynomial. So let us do it. Solution, let px is equal to x square minus 2x minus 3. Now you equal this one to 0. Px is equal to 0 you take. This implies x square minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Kindly solve this quadratic equation you have done. Okay, in your previous class also you have done. So let us try to solve this quadratic equation. By factorization you can do splitting the middle term. So you put here bracket, then here x minus 3 equal to 0. You write it down this way, keep some space here. Now you see what is the constant term. Constant term is minus 3. So sign here it is minus. And you already know when you subtract you have to get 2. That means when you subtract you should get 2. When you multiply you should get 3. So how you will be doing? 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 into 1 is 3. So this is 3 minus 1. So x square minus 3x plus 1x minus 3 is equal to 0. So where the students made the mistake? Now you see here, they made the mistake here in identifying the sign. Whether the sign is plus or minus. What you will be doing is that you look at the constant sign. Constant, if it is plus, put here plus. If it is minus, you put here minus. And where is the next line? You might make a mistake. So minus into minus, it is plus. Most of the students, they will write it down minus here. So you please keep these two things in your mind. Don't make the same mistake out here. That is what I was telling you. Now, what you do, you factorize this, take out something common, x minus 3. Plus 1 common, x minus 3 equal to 0. What is common throughout? X minus 3 into x plus 1 equal to 0. So what are the values of x? X equal to, now you see, either this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. But you can do it that way. When this equal to 0, so what is your x? Your x will be 3. And when this equal to 0, what is your x? It will be minus 1. So these are your required. So you don't have to write down either and or case. You can do it that way. So how to do it that way? See here. If it is x minus 3, so it will become plus 3. If it is plus, it will become minus. Suppose if I give you like this, 2x plus 7 equal to 0. So what is the value of x you will get? It is plus 7, so it will become minus 7 divided by the coefficient of x, 2. So minus 7 by 2. So you can use those type of concept and you can write it down directly. So x minus 3, it is minus, so it will become plus 3, and x plus 1, so it will become minus 1. I hope so you are alright with this. So with this I will conclude here my video, and will meet in the next video. I will be coming with some more application related to your polynomial. Thank you so much.